From the battlefields of the Middle East to the plains of Europe, names have consistently topped military news: Abrams and Challenger 2. Two main battle tanks, each a symbol of the engineering and industrial capabilities of their respective countries. One a product of the United States, with valuable experience from real-world combat, and the other built by Britain, with an exemplary reputation for accuracy and protection. In this video we take a close look at these two powerful tanks and compare them in various aspects, from firepower and targeting systems to armor and mobility. Join us as we step into the world of tanks and see which of these two performs better on the battlefield. One of the most important aspects of comparing tanks is their firepower. The Abrams is known for its 120mm M256 smoothbore cannon, which is a licensed production of the German Rheinmetall design. This cannon is capable of firing various types of ammunition, including kinetic energy (KEE) rounds for armor penetration and high explosive anti-tank (HEAT) rounds for engaging softer targets. In contrast, the Challenger 2 utilizes a 120mm L30A rifled cannon, which is renowned for its high accuracy at long ranges. This cannon is also capable of firing a variety of ammunition, but its primary focus is on APF-SDS armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds, designed to engage enemy tanks. Both tanks are equipped with coaxial machine guns and heavy machine guns, in addition to their main cannons for engaging infantry and lighter targets. Regarding combat performance, the Abrams has more experience in real-world combat. This tank has been extensively used in the Persian Gulf War, Iraq, and Afghanistan, demonstrating successful performance. The Challenger 2 also participated in the Persian Gulf War and achieved excellent performance without losing a single tank to enemy fire. However, the Abrams' operational experience has been significantly greater and more diverse. Protection and survivability on the battlefield are other crucial aspects in comparing tanks. The Abrams utilizes Chobham composite armor, which is a combination of steel, ceramics, and depleted uranium, providing very high resistance against various threats, especially kinetic energy rounds. The Abrams is also equipped with active protection systems, such as the Trophy Active Protection System in some models, which is capable of detecting and destroying anti-tank rockets and missiles before they hit the tank. In contrast, the Challenger 2 uses second-generation Chobham armor, known as Dorchester armor. This armor also utilizes similar composites and offers a very high level of protection. Although the Challenger 2 is not typically equipped with active protection systems, it is possible to install them. Regarding production numbers, more than 10,000 Abrams tanks in various models have been produced, while the production of the Challenger 2 is limited to around 450 units. Regarding losses, precise figures are not available, but it can be said that the Abrams, due to its wider deployment in combat, has also suffered losses, although the rate of losses compared to the production numbers has been relatively low. The Challenger 2 has also experienced losses during operations, but their number has been very limited, and no cases of its destruction by direct enemy fire have been reported. Amidst the war in Ukraine, there were many discussions about sending Western tanks, including the Abrams and Challenger 2, to this country. The goal of this action was to strengthen the Ukrainian forces' ability to counter Russian tanks and reclaim occupied territories. However, it should be noted that neither of these two tanks has been directly involved in heavy and widespread conflicts in Ukraine. The United States pledged to send 31 Abrams M1A2 tanks to Ukraine, but the delivery of these tanks took some time due to logistical and training complexities, and were delivered in the fall of 2023. The United Kingdom also sent 14 Challenger 2 tanks to Ukraine. These tanks were mainly used for training Ukrainian forces and supporting limited operations. Due to the limited number of tanks sent and their absence on the front lines of heavy fighting, it is not possible to definitively comment on their performance in this war, and no precise statistics on their losses or successes are available. The main focus was on training Ukrainian forces with these tanks and using them if needed in future operations. It should also be considered that the conditions of the war in Ukraine are different from previous wars in which the Abrams participated, and the use of tanks in this war comes with its own challenges, including the widespread use of drones and anti-tank missiles. Overall, both the Abrams and the Challenger 2 are extremely powerful and advanced tanks, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. The Abrams, with its broader operational experience and more advanced active protection systems, has demonstrated good performance in various combat environments. The Challenger 2, with its high gun accuracy and exceptional armor protection level, is known as a skilled tank hunter. In the war in Ukraine, due to the limited number of tanks sent and how they were used, it is not possible to make a definitive judgment about their performance. However, The presence of these tanks demonstrates the commitment of Western countries to support Ukraine and strengthen its defense capabilities. Ultimately, the choice between the Abrams and the Challenger 2 depends on specific operational needs and conditions. Both tanks are symbols of the pinnacle of military technology of their respective countries, and are considered formidable opponents on the battlefield. If you enjoyed this comparison and are interested in the world of military weapons, be sure to subscribe to the Military History Weapons 365 channel and like this video to be notified of our next exciting videos. Also, share your thoughts on this comparison with us in the comments section.